Hi, welcome back to Taste of Thursday. How was your summer? We're going to learn how to make liver and onions, mashed potatoes and gravy and peas. This liver will be so tender you can cut it with a fork. Let's get it going. Okay, this is Taste of Thursday, and we're going to be cooking liver and onions with some mashed potatoes and gravy and some petite peas. So I will go and do a bunch of prep work and then I'll be back. See you in a minute. Okay, we have the liver and we've taken it out of the package and washed it and cut it in small pieces. And now we're going to cover it with milk and let it soak for 20 or 30 minutes, and then we'll get busy cooking it. Okay, we've cleaned the onions, and now we're just gonna make some big rings out of them. As many as you can get out of an onion. And these will be, when we put these in the pan, we're going to put the liver on top of them so that it's above the surface of the pan, more like steaming. So we'll go ahead and get these ready. And we'll be back in just a minute. Okay, we're back. And the Crisco is melted and hot, and the liver has been soaking in milk. It makes it less bitter, so we're going to dip it in flour. A little salt and pepper and onion powder in there. Put it in the skillet. I'm going to keep doing this till all of it's coated and in the grease. This is traditionally an English dish. A lot of restaurants have this on their menu. May 10th is National Liver and Onion Day. Who knew? So we'll go finish putting this in. I think we got one more piece. No, two. So I'll finish putting this in and we'll be back in just a minute. Okay, now we're gonna they've browned, and now we're going to put all the onions in here. Spread them all around. We're going to pour some hot water. Let that cook for a little bit. And then we're going to turn the liver pieces over and set them on top of the onions, and then cook it for about 10 minutes after that. Okay, now we're going to turn the liver pieces over them up on top of the onions. Sometimes it will depend on what kind of pan you have also. I'm used to using a heavier pan that cooks hotter. Now we'll cook that about 10 minutes or 12 minutes or so. And then we'll take all that out and make the gravy. Okay, we've taken the liver and onions out, and that's just the leftover breading off of the liver. And now we're going to sprinkle flour in here. This is just the leftover flour from when we were breading the liver. And that's probably enough. And then we're going to slowly pour milk. And keep stirring the whole time. And the heat is on high. And you want to keep stirring the whole time so it doesn't get thicken up too fast and get super lumpy. Gravies, sometimes it works out, sometimes it does not. Remember what I said, it's an experiment. Every time it could be different, and especially when you're making gravy. Even professionals can get lumpy gravy, which I'm not a professional cook, just a home cook. Starting to get a little thick. I'm used to cooking on a gas stove, which makes a big difference on how it turns out. This is on a hot plate, so electric stove and gas stove are two different beasts. You can cook something on one and not be able to cook it on the other. There's different heat involved, I'm told. So I'll keep stirring this, and we'll be back in a little bit and see what the end product looks like. Okay, here's the gravy. It came out pretty good for a change. And then here we have the mashed potatoes and gravy and the liver and onions and some baby peas. See, you should be able to cut that liver with your fork because it's so tender. And there you go. You're good.